Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just going to take you along with me as I prep our dinner. So I'm making some gyros and some yellow jasmine rice. I get my veggies ready, so I already got some pre-shredded iceberg lettuce. I'm just going to go ahead and put it in this container. It's a pie pan. So just put some in there, and then the rest will go in the fridge. And then I also do some tomatoes and some sliced onion. I don't know. I think I'm going to choose the little red one and then this like purple one. So let me rinse these and then I'll slice them up. Okay, now that they're rinsed, I'm just going to go ahead and slice them up. I kind of just slice them and then I cut them in half so they go into the gyro really nicely. And then I'm going to cut the bottom part in half and then give it to my pups. So now that they're sliced, I'm just going to cut them in half. Then I add these to the dish. I'm going to go ahead and cut this little one. I remember growing up, my mom used to eat tomatoes like they were apples, and the texture always weirded me out, but maturing and loving food the way I do, I learned to actually tolerate tomatoes. It does add to the flavor. So look at how pretty that is. I think these are just prettiest tomatoes. Just like that. And then I add these. And then the last thing I'm going to cut up for the toppings is an onion. My kids don't really like a lot of onion, so I'm not going to be cutting that much, just really, really thin slices. And I'll also cut these in half, so. I'm going to actually cut it in half and then slice it, just so it can be super, super thin. Then whatever veggies we don't eat, minus the lettuce obviously, I'm going to put in another dish so it doesn't go to waste. So that's how thin I slice them. Ooh. And my dogs will even eat onions if I give it to them. It just, I don't need them trying to lick everyone with their stinky breath. Okay. Now that all of those are cut, here's what my veggies look like, and I'll be putting those in the fridge until we're ready to eat them. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna make is my yellow jasmine rice. And I'm gonna half the recipe just because we don't have that many people in our household anymore, so I'm gonna walk you through it. So we're gonna do 1 tablespoon of butter. This isn't gonna be precise, it's just eyeballing it. This is homemade butter, so it just tastes better. What are you doing? Shut up. Then I'm gonna put about 1 clove of garlic. A half teaspoon of turmeric. And I let mine just be pretty rounded, just because I like extra flavor. I'm going to do a 1/4 teaspoon of cumin. An 1/8 of a teaspoon of cinnamon. And then a cup of my jasmine rice. So and then I just add that to the butter and the spices. And then you just want to coat the rice and all of the butter and spices, and then it turns into this yellow color, which is where it gets the name yellow jasmine rice. And then you just toast it so it becomes very fragrant. And then that's how you kind of know to add the rest of the recipe. So I'm going to do this until it's well toasted, and then I will be back. Okay, now that it's all toasted, I'm gonna put in 1.5 cups of beef bouillon. Chicken broth, but I don't have any broth, so I have this chicken bouillon and 1.5 cups of water. And just mix that, let it dissolve really well. The last thing I'm going to do is add a bay leaf. Just pop that right on top. And then I'm going to lower the heat to low. And put a lid on and just let that go for about 15 minutes. And that is the yellow jasmine rice. I'll show you what it looks like after. I'm going to clean up everything so I can start on the gyros, and then I will be back. Okay, so like I said, I'm making these, and I'm going to make the chicken shawarma. These take about 20 seconds to heat through, and then they're good to go. So I'm going to put these in the fridge until I'm ready to make them. And then obviously the chicken I have to cook in a skillet. So okay guys, so this is what the chicken's looking like, and once it's done cooking, I'm gonna put it on a cutting board and then like kind of dice it up. Here is what the yellow jasmine rice is looking like, and when I'm ready to serve, I'll just be pulling out this bay leaf, and like, it's so nice and fluffy. It's just perfect. The color's coming off as orange, I think, but it's yellow. So next, I got my skillet out, and I'm going to do my Euro meat on it. So I opened up the packages, and because it cooks so fast, it's basically just heating it up. They're just in strips. So I'm just going to spread them out and then cook them all. Oh, it's going to be quicker with my hands. I'm just going to strip it. My hands are clean. It's my house, my children. They don't mind. So this is what came in one box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 strips in one box. And it was about $6. So I mean, it's worth it. To me, it's worth it. Just because it tastes good and it's convenient and easy and cooks in 20 seconds. So I can't complain. All right, so here's how I'm going to assemble mine. I got a pita. I have a few strips of the Euro meat. I like feta on mine, so I'm gonna just sprinkle some feta on there. And then I'm going to add a little bit of the Trader Joe's tzatziki sauce, and only a little, just because I'm really weird with like sauces. Like the texture of sauces is just, ooh, messy. I'm just weird with it. All right, my veggies, I'm gonna add a couple pieces of onion, some lettuce, and I really like cold crunchiness of lettuce. And then I'm gonna add a few pieces of tomato. And that is what my Euro is looking like. So on the side, I'm going to add my yellow jasmine rice. And I think just a little bit of hummus. So there's the hummus. And that is dinner. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know if you guys have ever made these and tried the Euro meat from Trader Joe's, and let me know how you like it. Have a great day, guys. Bye.